Peter Kraus breaks his silence on losing the Bachelor gig, plus we're making milkshakes with Kelis.
Only here on the Daily Denny.
Hi friends, and happy National Chocolate Milkshake Day. To celebrate, I got a treat for you. Pun intended. Who better to hook us up with her favorite milkshake recipe than Kelis? But first, a Bachelor exclusive. Bachelor Nation was up in arms when Peter Kraus was not named the next Bachelor. It was believed that before ABC shocked fans by going with Ari Lightendek Jr., Peter was still a frontrunner. Well, he is finally explaining what really happened to our Lauren Zima, and it may surprise you, or not.
A lot of fans were blindsided by the fact that you are not the Bachelor. Were you blindsided?
No, I wouldn't say so. You know, I have my reasons for wanting to or not wanting to do the show, and I'm happy with things right now, I guess. That's the way to put it.
Ultimately, did you say no to being the Bachelor?
The conversations that we had were never specific yes or no. It was more, are you ready? And me saying I was not. I would never say it was a clear defined answer. It's just, this is where we're at. We're okay with going different directions.
At what point did you know this is not for me?
Oh, instantly. When I got off Rachel's season, I was devastated. I mean, it was a hard breakup. When we were just talking about it, myself and the producers, it wasn't something that I felt I was ready for. Emotionally, I was still needing more time. Seeing the reaction on social media, it was hard to see that there's people that were so avidly against me being it. I didn't know how things would go, and I didn't want to risk the happiness that I've developed in my own life for that large risk at that time.
Could you see yourself being the Bachelor in the future? Is that door open?
If the offer were to come up again in the future, I could see myself doing it. It seems like an amazing opportunity. It's not what I said in my yearbook, which was something I dreamed of doing all of my life. That one's always been fun to hear about. But at this stage of my life, you know, I'm single, I'm happy, business is good, family is good. I'm ready for the next step again, and if that's what route it took, I'd be okay with that.
So there you have it, folks. Peter's not completely ruling the show out, but I'm calling it right now. Our boy is probably gonna find someone IRL before the Bachelor comes back around for him. So good luck to you, Pete. You know, another decision that has the world divided at the moment. J.J. Abrams has been tapped to get behind the director's chair again for Star Wars Episode 9, replacing Colin Trevorrow as director. Fans on Twitter are split on whether J.J. is the dark side or a new hope for the sequel. To help us decide, we've got our movie expert and Star Wars Queen Ash Crossan with us. How you feeling? I told you, it's got people divided on Twitter.
I glitched this morning on the way to work, just a full-on glitch.
Well, what's your take on it?
Listen, I know that my initial reaction was that JJ is a safe choice, but is he? I mean, he's made some bold choices. Right. He essentially made the most clever reboot to a franchise of all time where you didn't even notice that it was a reboot. And at this point, it doesn't seem like Rian Johnson is rebooting Empire. Plus, J.J. Abrams is executive producing Episode 8, so he knows what's going on. He knows these characters, he's created these characters, he is the right person to bring this trilogy full circle.
But what's interesting is I know that Ron Howard, of course, is taking over for Phil Lord and Chris Miller for the Han Solo spinoff, so clearly the Star Wars galaxy wants veteran filmmakers, especially with something as massive as Episode 9, am I right?
And therein lies another issue that I have, a con. Lucasfilm has not made any diverse choices in terms of directors. I mean, we constantly throw out directors like Ava DuVernay and Patty Jenkins into the mix, but at this point, white dudes have directed Star Wars, and that's it, and that needs to change sooner rather than later. But for Episode 9, I am glad that it's J.J. Abrams.
I think you're right there, but we do want to know what you guys are thinking about J.J. taking over. You know, you can also chat with Ash about Twitter.
Anytime.
On Twitter, not about Twitter, about Star Wars, of course, at Ash
Anytime.
Crossan.
Borg Nation.
All right, thanks for stopping by, girl. All right, and finally, the moment you've been waiting for. It's been nearly 15 years since Kelis turned our favorite treat into an iconic euphemism. And now she is sharing her favorite milkshake recipe and what she really thinks of the song now. It's not every day you can say you're making a milkshake with Kelis. People are still jamming to that song, Kelis.
Oh, I know. All the time.
Does it follow you around?
Everywhere I go.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours.
I think it's amazing that I was able to be a part of something that, I mean, like, girls, like kids come up to me and they're like, I'm like, why do you know that song?
Right.
But it's like, it still works and it still has such a, you know, the beat is strong and it's fun.
I know a lot of fans out there want to know, are you working on any new music, you know?
I'm always writing and I'm always kind of like, I mean, yeah, I stay in the studio just sort of creating, but I don't know what's gonna come, you know, what's happening yet, but I'm just sort of living, I'm cooking.
That's right.
Making milkshakes.
Well, we're gonna put those recipe skills to the test. What are we making today?
Well, obviously, it's National Chocolate Milkshake Day.
Right.
So I wanted to do something decadent and really rich and lush, so I decided to make my chocolate milkshake with Baileys, of course.
I love that. Now I'm interested. Okay. And you're actually a spokesperson, right?
Yes, I am. Okay, so here we've got chocolate ice cream. So we're just gonna add this in here. There's never too much.
No.
Then we've got our liqueur here.
So how much liqueur do you actually put in this thing?
Well, you know, I would say we're gonna measure it. We'll do like 2 shots.
Depends on what time of day it is, huh?
Honestly, it'll be fine. And then you just put a little ginger beer in there.
That's so crazy. So I've never heard of a milkshake with ginger beer before. Adds some bubbles, some little flavor there.
Yeah, it just gives it a nice kick. This is some candied ginger. And then just a little bit here. This is cayenne, so don't go crazy. And then...
You like it spicy, huh?
I do. Shocking, right?
I know, I love it. I'm with you.
Put some ice in there just to keep it nice and cold. And then you blend.
All right, well, you've been doing all the work. TV magic, by the way. We got our milkshakes.
It's amazing.
I can't wait to get into this, but first we got to add some whipped cream, right?
Yeah, so you got that.
May I?
Yeah, you
okay.
can do this.
This is the industrial one. You guys are no joke with this. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. You got it.
Candied ginger on there.
First boozy milkshake. I cannot wait. Here we go.
You're gonna love it.
Are you kidding me?
So good, right?
Whoa, that has like a little kick to it?
Yeah.
But that is so good. Is this gonna bring all the boys to the yard or what?
Always.
I had to. All right, cheers. Thanks for this milkshake. Oh my God. All right, first it's making milkshakes with Kelis. Next, lemonades with Beyonce. A boy can dream. All right, I'm telling you guys, that milkshake was so freaking good, and lucky for you, we have the full recipe up over in the YouTube community tab. Until then, drink up, but responsibly, of course, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.